between the Indianapolis Colts and the New York Jets. For teams to start making moves towards the postseason. Here we go. It's week 11. This will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Now give it to Mason. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
Let's go now. Press all 80. Check. Hurt. 60 Bison. Rig alert.
They send a man in motion.
Ready.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
18 Cardinal.
Mitchell will go in motion right. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Ready, set.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
Go. 18, Pioneer. Go.
3rd and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that brings up 4th and long. Well, I'm flipping through, Brock. That certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
4th down punt coming up. Ethan Evans out to do the honors. And this one hits first at the 3 before continuing on into the end zone for a touchback. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Get it.
Running for the first time with a man out of Florida State. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left. That's complete inside the 35. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line.
there. That's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Come on. 60 in. 19 tight. 19 tight. Mustang 19.
From the red zone on first. Has him on the quick hitter. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Running it after the penalty. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2. And that right there, an early look at somebody who might just be the impact player in this ballgame.
Yeah, there's no question this strong safety loves to come downhill. Now, as an offense, you've got to adjust. You've got to throw over the top if he's willing to be that aggressive.
He gets it again, and he does not get in. They stop him at the 1. Only a yard that time. A defensive stand brewing here, and it brings up 3rd and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Let's go. Steady.
3rd time's the charm. He gets it again. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Jets have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, yep. They certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Return starts from the goal line. Returnable from near the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds after a tough return. Offense looking at its own 17 to begin the drive. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go.
On play action now. Leonard bails out of the pocket quick. Connects on the crosser. And this is brought to a stop up at, say, the 34-yard line there. Pickup of 17. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Batted away at the line, incomplete. He didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. 2nd down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Ball still on that 34-yard line. 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Leonard. Locates Adonai Mitchell. And then he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A give to Mason. And he'll only take this for about a yard. It's going to be 2nd down. Offense up to the line fast. Leonard to the air now. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. It's a race down the right side. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Pick up a 34 yards on that play. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
And the Colts first down.
From the red zone now. Chased out to his right. Catch is made in close. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
A run here. It's Mason. And he will get into the end zone for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts will reach pay dirt for the first time this game. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts tie this game 7-7. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. McIntosh now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Thrown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Let's go now.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready?
They'll air it out on third. Cut out left. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker, 4th down. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And they could really use a good one here. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. They'll start from the 39. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
38-yard line.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Let's go. Bronco 80. Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
From the gun, it's Leonard. Hits his running back. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
First down, Colts.
Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. He's got a lead up past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
2nd and 10. Here's a pass. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Here we go. 79 Brooks, Buffalo 18.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. It is cut left side. He is down to the 30-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And it's good for a New York first down. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. The Colts have taken the early lead. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They're looking at first down here. The Jets take their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Warriors 70. Come on. Drop 60. 60 by 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Here's a throw. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. So working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Sticking to the air here. Gets it to him on the screen. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. They call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call, because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense can say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him a couple on the run, but that run accomplishes little. It's 4th down. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
Get it. Bronco 80. Panther 11. Panther 11.
4th down. They're going to throw for it. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Jets can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for 1 more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Tie ball game now as they send this away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10.
Bronco 80. the Eagles. Let go.
Leonard now off the play action. Buying some time right. Finds him on the crossing route. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look.
70, step a look. Come on, come on. Hit. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Buffalo 18. Dragon 60. Ready, ready?
They go play action on first down. Buying some time left. He's running with it. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Ready, ready. 19. Ready.
Now it's Leonard. Short pass brought in. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They got 21 yards on the play. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Running right, here's Mason. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Leonard setting up to throw. Buys time, rolling right. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Okay,
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
70, step a look. Let's go.
Third and long for him here. He brings it in. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Cougar 19.
They're going to throw for it on fourth. And he finds him in the end zone for the Indy touchdown. The Colts take a second quarter lead. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them. And that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. McIntosh now to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. They're going play action. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Now on second down. Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up third down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs, against the better defenses in this league.
Ready, ready.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Come on, come on. Ready, ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. This throw's going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back, and the results, 4th down coming up. They'll bring out the punter here. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. That's played at the 43. All the way, touchdown, Indy! 13-point lead. You gotta love when your special teamers say, take some time off, offense. Your presence, that's not required at this moment. That guy took care of things himself with an electrifying return.
Yeah, find somebody who doesn't welcome some time off for more, Kate. They're more than happy to chill out on that sideline, offer some extra applause as that return team did more than its normal job.
So after giving up the punt return score, Brock, let's see if they can answer on a different type of return. McIntosh now to return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stopped.
Got ready.
New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Warriors 70. Go.
They'll work against the blitz. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Here we go. 70 Lions. Trap 60. Trap 60. 19 Lions. Buffalo 18.
Another throw here on 2nd down. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And the Colts are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
Shotgun snap to Leonard. He rolls to his right. Going back across his body here, left side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Come on. Hey. Trap ready.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Out of the gun, it's Leonard. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Ready.
2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready.
Leonard to the air now. Throw left side, complete. The tackle quickly follows that catch as this one reaches the 23. A gain of 15 there. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
1st down, Indianapolis.
Here we go. 76.
From the gun, Mason. They'll maybe get 2 out of that, so that play brings us to the 2-minute warning. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Ready. Viking 18. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
They've got a man in motion.
Go.
This is Mason on 2nd down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Offense to the line fast.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Panther 11.
Third down from the gun. Completed to his running back. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's 4th down.
18 Cardinals.
4th down, pass coming. He finds it beyond the marker. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Fix the Eagles.
Now there's the flag. It looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards.
Ready.
Well, the jumping has cost him 5. 1st and goal, a little bit tougher here.
Ready.
They'll run here, following the penalty. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 12-yard line.
Going the wrong way. It's 2nd and goal now, back at the 12.
Come on. Set. Cowboy 80. Check. Hurt.
Mitchell will go in motion right.
Ready, run.
Pitch to Taylor. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. McIntosh now to return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Ready,
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive.
Get it. 65. 18. Pioneer.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Look at that power, deep left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So 2nd down coming up.
Warriors 70. Here we go. 19 lock. Dragon 60. Come on, let's go.
Looking to throw here. That one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
So far, this script has dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
That's your man.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Punt team on the field. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And that return's going to leave them enough time to squeeze in 2 plays here if they want before the half.
Ready, set.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Cup 19. Cup Buffalo 18.
Looking to throw. Leonard. Forced out to his right. Moving right. Aims it out down the sideline. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. McIntosh now to return. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
It's an 8-yard pickup, then they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
It's a gain of 8.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Another carry for him. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Deputy, let go.
Going to the ground again on first. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Ready, right?
They give it to him again. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Get up. 70 Lions.
We'll air it out on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Working quickly here.
It's 4th down.
79 Broncos.
You're going to try to throw for it. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
That one's complete, right side. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They gain 11 on that play. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down. From the gun, it's Leonard. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 8 yards.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. It's caught left side by Mitchell. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. Goes to the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 11. And the Colts first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
To throw, here's Leonard. He gets it again to Mitchell. He takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts push their lead further to start the half. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts continue piling onto this lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. McIntosh now to return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. We'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
Ready. Cougar 19.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They need some extra time to think over 3rd and long. We've got a timeout, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Here we go.
To the air on 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Justin Wally makes the play. And they're going to score. Pick 6, Indianapolis. That pick 6 ought to spell the end to any potential comeback we might have seen out of him, Brock. This deficit might be just too much to come back from.
Yeah, if there was any hope left, they sure could have used some points. And they're going to have to get points now in a hurry. And that's for an offense who just threw the interception. Getting right back out there, you better flush it fast.
14.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. McIntosh now to return. Shoves him off. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Ready.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
65 catch. 65. Ready. Dragon 60.
Back to the air following that pick 6. Finds a seam down the middle. And this is across midfield. Able to stop him at that 45-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
1st and 10.
On the stick.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 60. 70 Ranger. Warrior 70. Go.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
I know they may have wanted to throw that pass a little bit sooner, but I'll tell you what, that receiver's ability to navigate his way across the entire field really set up the space he needed to complete the huge gain.
Let's go now. Mustang night.
From the red zone now. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete.
I'm not sure if he expected him to go up and get that or not, Kate, or if that was the only spot he felt like he could deliver it safely. This guy's got the goods to bring those types of throws in, but not this time.
Let's go. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready.
They are throwing it again. That's incomplete left side.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
Here we go. Start. 19, 18. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Crunch. 79 Broncos. Cup 19, Cup 19, 18, Panther 11, Panther 11. Let go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner. As he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
First play in the drive. Here's Mason. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Shotgun snap to Leonard. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Red. Cowboy 80. Cougar 19. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Come on, come on, go.
From the pistol, here's Leonard. He'll get this out quickly to Mitchell. And he's brought down after a short gain. Looking quickly here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
70.
Out of the gun, it's Leonard. Headed out right. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Jets are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Our coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves it.
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Jets pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Jets cut into the lead by another point. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10. Mason gets it from the gun. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here's Leonard to throw. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. And after the play, one of the Colts is still out there injured. We get a brief stoppage here as they check on him.
Number 19, Tiger.
Leonard now off the play action. Vacates quickly left side. He takes it himself. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Leonard to the air now. On the move, headed right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up second down. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
And he goes out of bounds as everyone turns to hear from our referee. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. So this is going to be second down and long following the holding flag.
Cougar 19, Cowboy 80.
Running it after the penalty. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back.
Big trouble now, and the ball is out. And they scoop it up, time to push for the line. And they claw a little of the damage back there with a modest return. Good efforts, but they still lost yards on the fumble. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. So from a mile away, they'll send out the field goal unit to take a shot at this one. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And a fairly insurmountable lead grows by 3 more. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. McIntosh now to return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear. Hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
18, Pioneer.
To throw here on first down. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up second down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
60 Maverick.
Throwing again on second and 10. They just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Third and long, they're going to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And he's out of bounds. A flag is out as well, but the offense looking pretty confident that it's on the defense here. The penalty erases an exciting turnover, makes it first and 10.
Viking 18. Ready.
Now looking to throw. And there's that slide at the end, Brock. Good decision-making there as he picks up close to 8 on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Buffalo 18.
Second down, looking for options. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Ready? Cougar 19. Go.
Throwing from the gun here. And got his man. Touchdown, New York. The Jets parlay the interception into points. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 18 Pioneer. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Let go.
Leonard now. That's completed right side. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And it'll be first down, Colts.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Receiver in motion. He's headed right.
60 Eagles.
On the draw, this is Taylor. Didn't saw the draw enough, and he pays the price. He's headed the wrong direction, backs him up for second down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Leonard setting up to throw. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. And the Jets are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
First and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. 79, Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
And go and play action. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Andrew Cooper takes it away.
Yeah, I think one thing you and I love about this NFL game is almost all of them are one-score games. So to see a blowout like this, it's taken a superhuman effort defensively, and they just added to it.
Finds him over the middle. They make the tackle at the 38. He picks up 15 on the play. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
38-yard line.
Come on.
Looking to throw. Leonard escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
You know, sometimes, Kate, that pocket could be a lonely place. You're searching and searching for an escape valve, and there's none to be had. That time, nowhere to go, and he was lucky to get back to the line before the defense swarmed him.
On play action now, Leonard. Finds his fullback. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be first down, Colts.
On the go. Ready? Cowboy 80. Cowboy 80. Check, Panther. Check. Go street.
Put a receiver in motion right.
Say, hurt. Check go.
Give left side to Mason. And they make the play at the 23. A gain of only a little. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Get it.
Now it's Leonard. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Jets get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
On the set.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Tag. 19 Tiger, 19, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Warriors 70, Mustang 19. Go.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 19 Lions, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
18 Rattler. Ready?
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's good for a Jets first down.
79 Brock, let's go. Hawk 7, Cup 19, Chap 60, Chip 19 tight, 19 tight. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready?
Still sticking with the passing game. Builds up this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Catch made. And into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Jets pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets still have a lot of work to do, Brock. It's a 20-point difference now. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Come on. 15, 5 here. Go.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
1st and 10 at the 47.
First down, it's Mason. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Colts nearing their 9th win of the season. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Ready.
They're going to pass it here. Bails out of the pocket quick. Finds him on the crossing route. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That's brought in. This is back Jonathan Taylor. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Man in motion, headed right. Give here to the motion man. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0. From the pistol, here's Leonard. Gets another one to Mitchell. And this is down all the way to the 3. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
1st down.
Here we go. Start.
1st and goal.
Cowboy 80s. Johnny Ryan.
Taylor runs it in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts put up even more points in a win. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Jets 35.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. McIntosh now to return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
32-yard line.
On the set.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
60. Dragon 60. Hawk 70. Let go.
Airing it out to start this drive. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Went to the old well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
one splits the uprights. And the Colts grow their lead yet again. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. This one winds up as a touchback, so they're going to have one final snap to work with.
Their own 20-yard line.
New York to the line. First and 10.
Cup 19. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
Back to the air following that pick six. Trying to push deep downfield. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete, but no reason not